Hello friends. Another conflict has broken out between Israel and Palestine. At 6:30 a.m. on the morning of 7th of October, while most of the Israelis were sleeping soundly in their homes, suddenly, the air raid sirens began blaring. In a short while, thousands of rockets were fired at Israeli cities. Israeli defense forces estimate that 2,200 rockets were fired. However, the group Hamas claims that 5,000 rockets were fired. Israel has an Iron Dome system. It is one of the best air defense systems in the world. Whenever rockets are fired on Israel, it uses the latest military technology to intercept the rockets and destroy them mid-flight to keep the country protected. But here, 5,000 rockets were fired within 20 minutes. This Iron Dome system failed. Thousands of people were killed and injured in Israel because of these attacks. This surprise attack is the biggest in the last few decades that has been seen in the Israel-Palestine conflict, and it reminds us of the Yom Kippur War. Exactly 50 years ago, in October 1973, Egypt and Syria had launched a similar surprise attack on Israel. After that, a war broke out, known as the Yom Kippur War. This attack is no less than a full-scale war. In addition to the rocket strikes, Hamas launched a multi-pronged attack from the ground, sea, and air. The boundary wall on the Israel-Gaza border was broken down by a bulldozer. Many Palestinians were seen entering Israeli territory, some on motorcycles, some using motor-powered hang gliders to enter Israel through the air. Apart from this, Hamas also attacked Israel from the sea using speedboats. Many events took place within a day. A military base on the Israel-Gaza border was also attacked. An Israeli tank was captured. Many Israeli soldiers were captured and held hostages by the Hamas group. And the Israeli villages and cities on the border were infiltrated by armed terrorists of Hamas. Many innocent civilians have been killed here. Many are being held as hostages, and Israel has declared a state of war in response. The Israeli military carried out airstrikes in Gaza, in which thousands of Palestinians were killed or injured. Let's take a look at the map to understand the context of this situation. Israel and Palestine are located in the Middle East. In the north is the country of Lebanon. In the northeast, there is Syria. In the east, there is Jordan. In the southwest, there is Egypt, and in the west is the Mediterranean Sea. If you zoom in on both countries, the area in the middle is the country of Israel, and the territories of Palestine are divided into two parts. One is the region of the West Bank, which is in the west of Jordan, and the other is the Gaza Strip, which is in the southwest of Israel and borders Egypt. Hamas is a militant organization which controls the Gaza Strip from 2006. Hamas is a terrorist organization, and there is no controversy about it. The United States, European Union, and many other countries have designated them as a terrorist organization. Hamas means Islamic Resistance Movement. Hamas was started in 1987, and in 1988, they started a Hamas charter. Their objective is to save Palestine from Israeli occupation. And not only this Palestine part, the whole of Israel is also included in it. In Arabic, this word means bravery. In Hebrew, it loosely means violence. To be clear, Hamas wants to remove Israel completely from the map, and from the past 30 years, their violent attempts are going on.